Howdy, my name is Paige Hollingsworth, and I'm a junior allied health major at Texas A&M. I'm from Wichita Falls, Texas, and I lived there my entire life until I came to college. So today I'm just going to be telling y'all a little bit about me and the things that have impacted who I am today. And so I'm going to start off with a little background information from where I come from. And so, as I said earlier, I was born in Wichita Falls, Texas, and I lived there with my family for 18 years of my life. I lived there with my mom and my dad and my brother until my parents got divorced, and then my dad moved to Kentucky, but I stayed in Texas with my mom and my brother. And my grandparents also lived about 20 minutes from us, and so they were always close and always participating in my life and helping my mom out with whatever she needed help with two children. And so I have a very close relationship with my mom. She's one of the most influential people in my life. My brother is 17. He's a junior in high school, so we're about 3 years apart. And we are very different. We have a lot of different interests and values in life, but we support each other. And so he is really sweet and a good supporter of my life and motivator. Um, I'm really close to my grandparents, my Mimi and Papa. They have always been a part of my life and have been always involved in whatever I was doing. They came to every sporting event, every I don't know, everything that they could come to of mine, they were always there and super involved, and so I'm really close to them. I never met my dad's dad. He died before I was even born, and I never really had a close relationship with his mom, my grandma, who previously passed away this summer. And so all of these people have really shaped who I am today. They've had a big impact on my life and who I want to be. And so a multitude of people have actually done this, not just my family. And one of the biggest impacts of my life, one of the people who've made the biggest impact is my Young Life leader. And so I met her when I was a freshman in high school. She was early 30s, mom, married, had kids. But she pursued me and wanted to have a relationship with me simply because she wanted to love me and she wanted to teach me about Jesus. Um, and so she is one of the most valuable relationships in my life because she is the first person who really taught me who Jesus was and how to have a relationship with him on a personal level and not just a guy that everyone talked about in my life. But she taught me how loved and treasured I was individually by him, and taught me how to go out and pursue other people. And so in college, I became a Young Life leader as well, just because I wanted to love younger girls like she loved me, and I wanted to teach them about Jesus as well. And so what Young Life is, it's a ministry whose mission is to go out and hang out with high schoolers and to love on them and to hear about their lives and their stories and to introduce them to the gospel and teach them about Jesus and walk alongside them as they grow in their knowledge of him and as they hopefully develop a relationship with him and want to know more about him. And so I'm a leader in Navasota, Texas. I hang out with high schoolers there, and I get to share my life with high school girls in Nav, and I get to hear their stories and learn more about them and do life with them and go to their games and their concerts and just hang out with them on a daily life basis. And I get to teach them about Jesus and how valued and treasured they are by him. And so it's been really sweet. I do this because I love people, because Jesus loved me. And so I really love helping people and being in their life and loving people. And so when I came to college, I chose a major because I wanted to help people and I wanted to love people. And so I chose a health major because I thought the best way to do that was in the sector of health. But as a junior in college, I'm realizing that I don't really want to work in the health sector, which is just not, it's really unfortunate. But I know that I want to help people in some capacity. And so I'm still searching for what I want to do. I've thought a lot about doing Young Life full time. It is definitely a decision and an option. But I know that I want to do it in some capacity full time post grad. So all these people and all these things have shaped who I am today, where I've come from and who's been around me, has definitely impacted my life. And so thanks for listening and hearing a little bit about me today.